What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we are playing Wildgate beta. The beta ends in 3 hours, so we want to try to get some experience on the game before we actually jump into things. So let's go and start. See if we can find us a group. Trying to get a partner? Well, that'd be nice, but I always stream every day, Seaman. So, do you have the beta for Wildgate? I haven't seen too many people that we actually know have access to it, unfortunately, or else we've been playing with people. It's pretty fun, though. We are planning on doing Star Citizen later on tonight for bounty hunting, though. As unfortunately, this beta ends in, I believe, 3 hours? Alright, good. We got one dude who knows what they're doing, and 3 people who have no clue. Looks like a copy of Fortnite. Well, actually, this game has a combination. I would say it's more like Warframe, actually. I don't know if you ever played like the real Jack version of Warframe, but basically this game, it has there's like a little bit of engineering, but it's mostly like shooting, I guess you would call it a fire extinguisher or something of those sorts. You control the ship, you have access to turret gunners, you're going to be able to fly around, do a whole bunch of other stuff. You have a repair gun that basically just shoots like a lobby stuff, sort of like fire extinguisher. Then you're able to repair with that to like fix things. Graphics are kiddish. Yeah, it's definitely more of a cartoony style game. Here we go. Here's the repair kit. So we got 2 guns. So basically you just run over and like if the glass is broken, you're able to like hold over here, repair it, and slap some magic powder on there and fix the glass. There's people on our ship. He's a bad guy, right? Taking little to no damage. I definitely know what I'm doing. I'm playing through the tutorials. Oh, that's why, because we haven't even departed. Oh, do I need to be inside the ship to depart? Back down a second.
Reactor output nominal. Nice shot.
So you can sneak onto someone else's ship and blow it up, basically. Anyways, it's 7 AM for me. Gotta take Bubba swim today, so I'll catch you later, bud. Alright, see you later, buddy. Enjoy your swimming. Just turkey comments. So I assume it goes off of whoever is hosting the lobby. They get to pick the name of the ship, possibly? It is here your valiant crew works together to theoretically not die.
I should use a probe to gather information. We might see something.
Right, so if he's going to the entrance, I'm going to stay on the turret gunner just in case we have like people start running towards us. One cool thing is you can actually deploy fireworks. I don't think that they actually work as like a flare, but or just like a cosmetic thing.
On the rear.
Cameron?
I'm also wondering, like,
can we have a lighting check?
so I shot this and it shoots more like a big laser plasma grenade, but I'm not entirely sure if you'd be able to actually hit like a person with it very well. See, do they actually have everyone exit the ship? Yes, we do.
Evan,
Can, yeah.
For those
To fly quickly. Alright, so hold on. So while they do that, we're just going to grab around here and grab like all the extra models that we find. We should be able to drop that there.
What's next?
So I know there's random modules that you're able to like slap onto the ship. I guess that wasn't one of them. So got some sort of laser mechanism.
Quite interesting.
So you shoot that to refill. This is the first official match that I've done so far.
Well done.
Alright, so we have a bomb trap, ship ammo, aim jet attached to a ship to shoot it, fires a jet, pushing the ship, repair. Kind of cool. Tractor beam.
Curious.
What the hell?
I don't think the tractor beam you can actually install on the outside. Wait for it. Ah! Oh, it does say handheld, so maybe this is just you hold it yourself, you're able to grab it.
Drop this anywhere.
Not there for now.
Special device installed on the rear.
Over there, perhaps?
This one's also handheld. Okay, so the two things that we found are just to boost players. Oh, we do have a bottom turret. Alright, so close that door. I'm surprised we haven't seen other ships around here yet.
Installed on the rear.
So basically each of the different ships are completely modular, so your team can decide where they want to upgrade to have a stronger reinforcement in each of the different areas.
Pro's going out.
Oh, I definitely hear some sort of shooting.
I
They're just on the other side of the asteroid.
Dangerous place. I can't wait to see more.
Challenge medium loot variable.
I found a harrowing location.
One thing that I'm kind of noticing compared to like other space games, most games you'd have at least like one person staying with the ship, especially in this sort of area.
I detect.
It's interesting to see like the entire team running this way. I don't know if that's the right call or not. Shoot that dude, because keep moving back and forth.
I bombed out.
Top. No, that was already popped. I'm curious, there is no slide or dolphin dive or any of those kind of mechanics.
How an objective is my good chicken.
You assume that's a bad thing, so don't get touched by the purple.
Another one down.
Yeah. As soon as the little purple thing comes around, you take a decent amount of damage at a time.
Target down.
Rock. Both of those are taken out. This one feels much nicer.
This looks magnificent. Reach it down.
Right, so it looks like we have some sort of objective. We need to jump over to the right. I am kind of curious. Like, I'm wondering how long it actually takes to find like a decent group in this game. Seems like most people know what they're doing, but obviously it's the last day of the beta, so I'm sure most people have a decent amount of experience in it so far. Waiting to see if any of our other normal crew actually got a key to it, but we couldn't get anyone else to access. Okay, so we got one more jump and we'll be up there with the rest.
Security device installed on the right. Storm barrier activated on the front.
So we have some ammo. We can fire 25% more often. Ooh, that's pretty good. That'll allow us to at least get to destinations quicker and also allow us to run away faster. So hard points, you can sort of pick and choose wherever you want to install them at. That doesn't really matter. Though I'm assuming you would want to pick some more like the essential ones closer to the core. That way you can defend them easier.
On the rear. Smuggler's turn installed on the front. Quad cannon installed on the front.
Piloting.
Booster installed on the front.
The cool thing is if a teammate puts something on that you don't want, all you have to do is go over and remove, so it's not like you're actually like stuck with a permanent mark.
Quad cannon installed on the front.
Ice asteroid spotted.
Oops.
Ice over here.
Shield device installed on the left.
So when it comes to ice, you want to pull out your multi-tool, and you're able to go around and shoot it, and that's going to be able to cool your processor. I don't think we're close enough though to stop and grab it. Yeah, if we stopped right there, we would have at least been able to put it inside of our put on there. But I think we're doing okay. We haven't taken any damage, so we shouldn't have any issues overheating yet. If you haven't seen it before, there's little probes that you're able to do where you can go around and scout other ships or other objective areas to see if other people are also inside the zone. Well, it seems like we're actually getting a decent amount of stuff. If we click tab, you can sort of see like a overview, sort of like a battlefield map. So we know at least there's the snarky comments slowly working their way towards us.
And look around.
Wrong door. So coming over here to the left, avoided lasers. I mean, obviously, sometimes they're going to be above your head, so you don't really have to do too much. Any concept for a multi-crew shooter spacescape? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Nice handle, Chris. Viewers, let's keep going.
So now you repair the thing. I was thinking you repair it to like disarm it. These little things here, this is an oxygen link, so basically just run over it to refill your oxygen. Turret. Inhale. Alright, so we'll grab the turret.
Science and technology of the Reach is remarkable. And deadly.
So I know the quad turrets have been installed on the top, but what about on the bottom here? Yeah.
Using a turbine.
Quad cannon
This packs a
installed
wallop.
on the front.
Let's get it plugged in.
Fire barrier activated on the
I
rear.
believe that is all of our turrets are now set up to quad cannon.
I'll steer the ship.
Checking on the map, looks like we have, ooh, you can actually see two people fighting. That's cool. We're in sector D4. C3 is trying to take him over.
Sniper cannon installed on the front.
Sniper cannon.
What a turret!
Actually looks pretty nice too. What are you talking about? Alright, so let's get some reloading action. Am I like your sister though? Let's go and recharge everything just in case.
Fuel asteroid here. Fuel over here. Fuel asteroid spotted.
This could be some good B-roll.
I didn't realize that the pallet could actually fill up.
Curious. We must discover the artifact.
Drop that gun in the middle of the ship. Yeah, well, it was in the way, it was useless, and if someone tries to raid us, it'll have a harder time of finding.
The enemy creeps closer.
Enemy ship detected.
At the turret.
So we got one that has 51 health, the other one has 118. Ship not moving forward.
Perhaps we need to refuel.
Am I able to go maximum range? Hold on.
Ice asteroid spotted.
Might actually better see him blow up. This is gonna be cool. Metalloid versus the Mighty Cheese. Ship is now destroyed.
This thing looks ready to fire.
There's my turret. All crew on deck.
Look, another ship.
Get a rock. Iron, buddy.
Enemy ship detected.
Your shields are weak on the right side.
Intruder never stop exploring.
Did no one close the door? This is Wildgate. They have a beta going on right now. If you haven't played sort of like Warframe, it has a very similar vibe to it when it comes to like running around. You have a multitude to repair things. Like, yeah, there we go.
Ready to fire.
Bomb detected.
There is a respawn, obviously, so I'm
Printer signing off.
guessing that dude would come back.
The downers got
Critical hit.
Any dangers of the
We're definitely going to die.
Reactor temperature rising.
intruder on board.
And that's me at ease. You fools never shut doors. Get out of here with that. They can just open.
Shall we go ahead?
Not entirely sure what just happened. So, I guess if your ship blows up, your group's done with. Interesting. Yeah, the beta ends at 8 o'clock Eastern time. So if you haven't gotten, beta key yet, it's going to be a little bit hard to get in at the very end. Seems to be pretty cool, though. Art style reminds me of that one mining game where you win the door from space. Ooh, know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the name of it. Yeah, it does kind of remind me of that. It's definitely a little bit like Warframe though when it comes to like all the ships are modules where you can like, for example, if you find like a better turret upgrade, you can actually put it there, and then like if you decide later that you want to have like a sniper turret on the bottom where you placed it originally, you can just pull that turret off and move it somewhere else. Is it like ship v ship battle royale? Yeah, exactly. You have a crew of 4 go against other ships in the area that are also, I assume, always going to be full. I don't know if they're going to fill in like crew with like, you know, AI if you're down a member, or how that actually works.
One time I was part of it.
Later on tonight, though, we're planning on doing some bounties in Star Citizen if you want to join us for some Stanton combat, by the way. In this beginning area, don't get fooled. You can sit there and shoot someone an infinite amount of time, and they will not die. It has wings. I haven't done this enough yet, though, so I'm still stuck with the default little robot guy. Sort of like Apex Legends, the more you play, the more you're able to get. So we got the speed run, the pocket burrito, Abatron, Line, and our ship, whatever it is called. So I guess part of this game is going to be to figure out like who to actually be like watching the doors and stuff. That time we just had an issue where people kept running in. It seems like there's a pretty big flaw in the design where each of the ships have like really easy access to the ground turret right here. We need to find a way around that. I'm wondering if this game is peer-to-peer. Because it seemed like that one ship had a lot more lag compared to all the other ones.
Life support online. Bulkhead seal engaged. Alrighty.
And you can also take over the helm and actually fly it too. Basically, you fly around, you loot up like several different ships around the area. There's going to be asteroid bases. There's going to be some like cartoony-ish sort of like minions that you have to go around and kill. You're able to loot up your ship, upgrade it as best you can, and then take on the other people in the area. Obviously, your upgrades do not carry over, so as soon as you die, you're back to square one.
Oh, viewers, take a look at this. What a marvel! Robes away.
So we got one over there. We have some ice kind of near us.
Oh, viewers, we might take a look at this. Frightening, students. What a marvel! Stay alert.
Quad cannon installed on the front.
He's got this thing over next to us.
Students, use this Wildgate for interdimensional
This
travel.
big guy stuck humming.
Not sure how I feel about those things. Weird. Remember my legend!
There we go. That's what we were looking for.
Reach it down.
These little like blue things here, that's the oxygen leak, so all you have to do is walk over the oxygen and you'll be able to refill your character.
The whole episode of adventures.
I don't know if there's team damage or not, so I'm trying my best not to accidentally shoot my teammates.
Complete. Well done.
Although, just in case when we have the opportunity. So, the objective whenever you're looting another ship, basically you want to take it over, repair everything that's having faults, and then you're able to get inside the loot room. So handheld items, that's just stuff that you're going to be able to hold on your person. The rest, you're actually able to upgrade your ship. So it looks like a lot of these are just like personal upgrades. So these other players you're fighting are AI. These are actually other players. They do have a mode where you can go against AI if you're wanting a little bit more of a chill experience. Our captain take off with our ship. Oh, there he is.
Taking a turbine.
Now it says handheld. I haven't actually figured out how to use the turrets yet. Oh. Alright, well I guess that thing's gone. There it is. Yeah, I haven't figured out how to actually use this thing yet. I thought since it said handheld that it would make us be able to attach to a ship and shoot it. Oh.
Raising
Give me
shields.
something to aim
There's a
at.
jet pushing the ship, prepared to stop. Anyways. So we're going to fly the same speed regardless.
Exploration
It's
work.
pretty neat. Your captain said see ya. Yeah, he did. Seems like a pretty cool concept though, so I am kind of curious to see what this
Security
game actually
device
does.
installed on the front.
I don't know if it's going to be free to play or not. It does have that same like Unreal Engine sort of graphics vibe to it that Fortnite has. These are going to be the little caves that you loot to get much better loot. It seems like our captain is parking a little bit further away than the last captain though.
Enemy ship detected.
Looks like the enemy ship's coming towards us.
Scatter cannon installed on the front.
At the top.
Alright, hold on. We're learning from our previous group's mistakes. Don't entirely know why, but there's no actual lock on the door, so anyone can run up and click it. What? On for 2 seconds to shut the door, and someone stole my turret.
Sensing
I should use a probe.
artifact
to gather
signature
information.
detected.
Exploration waits for no man. Or both.
Artifact. And the cool thing is, who's the developer? I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to look in a second. They actually have like a overview of like a battleship kind of map. You can see right now the Abtron versus the Pocket Burrito are having a conflict in the top corner there. Looks like speed runs over in the corner. We have a leech nest, spore biome more towards the south.
Ready on turret.
Sort of like Quidditch if you ever seen Harry Potter. Whenever you get to the artifact and extract, you're basically going to be the winner. I can check real quick who the developer is. I'm not entirely sure who it is. We're stuck waiting in space. Let's see here. Moonshot Games. Looks like they're... I'm not sure it's Dreamhaven.
Raising shields.
I don't know if they have any other games. I don't remember or recognize the name. Oh, we're just going in for it, huh? Okay, hold on. Is there any cannons facing this way?
Keep the camera tight. Try not to look away.
Is that the one not? Oh, okay, so
Another one down.
that dude is just launching shots from super far. I'm not entirely sure what our captain's doing. Obviously, we have some crew members over. Alright, so maybe he's just guarding the ship. We're fine.
Ready to fire.
It's 40.
I don't know much about these enemies, viewers, and that troubles me.
I don't know if I trust really leaving a ship right next to us, though. Especially us shooting at him, that's just going to make him angry.
All done here.
Oh, it doesn't seem to be turning around. Explodes when swollen. Shoot to remove. If enemies shoot it, it explodes. So, are we wanting these gone then?
Another one down. Piloting the space.
It's not getting any of those help, so get rid of them. He's still pretty far. We're good. Oh, shoot! Alright, there we go. So, are we chasing that dude, or what is our captain actually doing? Looks like the rest of the crew wants action. Weird thing is, though, we know where the artifact is, so I don't understand if we're trying like the PvE route. Why are we not going for the artifact? And if we're trying the PvP route, why are we not trying to just kill the dude? Oh, get behind you! Fell. Trying the PvP route, why are we just sitting here being this passive? The only one?
On a turret! Let's find ice.
It's like someone just finished off a whole bunch of people.
At the turret.
Okay, so we are starting to go towards the artifact.
Wearing shields.
I'm kind of curious to see, like, what were those leeches actually doing to us? Do you think that was actually, like, slowly hurting the ship or something? Or was it, like, a power thing? Alright, so we got the orb in the center. The only thing that we haven't actually identified yet is the Wildgate. So we're going to have to grab the main artifact, go through the Wildgate, and that's how we get to the victory state.
This place would make for a whole
Oxygen
episode of adventure.
destabilized.
Target down!
Is the oxygen destabilized?
Coolant ready.
We need to hit ice.
Hardpoint damaged.
Now!
Did you just fly through a whole bunch of stuff that was going to cause us damage? Is that what happened?
That's job
Enemy on board!
Somebody's coming for our reactor.
Coolant ready.
Enemy on board.
Intruder alert.
Took care of the intruder. That was unsettling.
Reactor cooling.
So we're gonna shut this door.
Fixed up a heart. Sal would be so proud. Ah, good job, team. Those hard points.
Why does that dude keep getting on our ship, though?
Wearing shields.
One really weird thing is, if you have your shields up, people are still able to board your ship, so it's not like you're actually protected with your shield on. Players, you're only protected from other ships. There's no other ships near us that we're aware of, so I don't understand how he keeps catching up to us. There has to be another ship somewhere then. Unless he never died the first time and he was just hiding.
My way.
Alright, so obviously the artifact's here.
Oh, viewers, take a look at this. What a marvel.
Identify the Wildgate for our team, at least we'll be able to find the exfil.
Source. Cosmic storm.
Our ship's taking a beating from this storm. Tell my fans I was epic.
Storm barrier not detected.
Venture signing off.
Ship's taking a little bit of beating, looks like we're down to 64 health currently.
Damage. Source. Cosmic storm.
62%.
I'll steer the vessel.
Reactor cooling.
Reactor health
Storm
going up.
barrier not detected.
We need a storm barrier.
Okay, so I'm guessing we're supposed to be dropping crew member off to...
That is correct.
Under attack! Hands on deck!
Warning.
It's a terrible disaster.
Over the knowledge gate meetings during a repair. Over the knowledge gate patch job conference.
The auction's gonna be the main thing. Really? I don't even understand what happened in that match. Designate all-time repairman. Yeah, obviously if you have like a full crew, it would be much easier to actually like work together to prevent it from dying. Joke's on them. We didn't loot hardly anything. With the highest repairs though. It's definitely an interesting concept, but I'm definitely getting the vibe that this is way more of a cooperative kind of game and less about just trying to like hop in by yourself and like get a few matches done. Definitely seems to be more towards that. Definitely seems more towards actually working together, you know, not dying. Locks target, kills allies, alternate fire damages enemies. Damage when lost parts of beam. So I guess the beam can slowly like break over time. That's cool. Like a couple different character skins. I think it's because we weren't playing as the lion, we were playing as the robot. Uncheck. It's weird because it doesn't look like he's locked. Oh, this is the fireworks stuff. Jolly. Oh, that's really cool. Launched by reaching level 11 in Danger Adventure. So we got a peace sign, we got a heart, we have a willow. Obviously, we haven't won any. And so, like here, for example, Prospector, you. There we go. Energy armor. I think it's basically locked to get to better level. Trying the beam rifle out. Ground burst. See how this one works out for us.
The white zone.
This is gonna be fun.
Unloading of passengers only. No stopping in the red zone.
The fuel mouse. The scallywags. Deep dish. The pawn. Then we have full ship name. They actually have artwork. So this is the character that I want. He actually looks pretty cool. It's like a little fish stuck inside of a like tank that's able to run around. So we have the Aether Nebula. Can't damage me, fool. This is like the little cantina where we all come here to eat. Oh, is that the little robot that I'm getting? I don't know what it does, but it must do something. That's right, you better run. We'll be back for you.
Torpedo safety.
Apparently, playing as the lion means you know what you're doing. So that's why we swapped to the lion.
Mass mix complete.
Maybe this time our team's either going to be way more aggressive. I think no one would disagree that you guys really do have a cool ship name. Deep dish. Cool ship name. There's no cosmetic skit. Scallywags. The fuel mouse. All face off against each other. Only one can win. Alright, so last time, I guess we probably should have took over the helm since the other pilot was seemed a little bit passive with the stuff.
This looks to be quite thrilling.
Alright, so we got a spore biome.
I love flying this thing.
Is it beautiful? We should go.
Scout out the area for everyone, that way we were able to figure out which one to start with. Oh, that's another drone. We're following this way.
I must get footage of this landing.
So there's some sort of minefield. I'm pretty sure that's what we were flying through last time when we were taking a lot of
Purposeful
damage.
adventure.
Seems like that's most of the stuff inside of this area. Now, cool thing is, if you get left behind, there is a way to teleport back over to... Not a bad guy. Found two, actually. We have the deep dish going against the scallywags. We're just going to be nosy and have a little bit of a look-see.
It's abundant danger.
Scallywags are going in for it. Deep dish is firing back.
Defeated.
Actually, any information?
Another one
A little bit.
Defeated.
Another one down.
Ah, got him.
I'd be able to go through their door if they had it open. That'd be funny.
Target down.
Hold on, I have a plan. Aha! Line them with fireworks. My probe will not go backwards anymore, so I'm pretty sure it's stuck here.
Reach it down. All right. What's next?
Right, well, they seem to be in a little bit of conflict. I don't think it'd be smart for us just to leave the ship here. Got everyone on the inside though, so the quicker we exfil, the quicker we'll be able to survive. Eat deep dish for breakfast. Huzzah!
Got them.
Alright, so we got 7 more tree spheres, and we have 6 of the, obviously, the sulfur cave. So that's the loot cave at the end, so we can't go through that. So we clear out the area first. I'm fairly certain by the time we do this, we're going to have another ship battle, so we're going to have to worry about this relatively quickly.
I calm down. Got it.
Got them.
Yeah!
Got them. Nice down.
Squisher 9000. Lob things just jumping all around us. So wait for the purple to pass. Should be able to rush it behind this rock. Looks like. Go.
Another one down.
What's another ship doing, actually?
Ah, got him. Critter down.
Another one down.
Oh, they're good. So we got the Scallywags, the Deep Dish, and the Fuel Mouse all fighting each other at the very top of the map. We're just down here looting and upgrading our ship.
Target down.
So obviously there's two kind of ways to play the game. You can be super aggressive, and the quicker you kill people, the faster everyone's going to be on the same playing field. Or you can go the slow route, where you're going to be upgrading your ship and fighting much stronger ships towards the end of the end game. So that means you're going to be having your PvE people, sort of like in any battle royale that's been hiding in the bush, sitting there slowly getting their weapons upgraded for the final battle. Like this. Don't mind if I do.
Thermic cannon installed on the front.
And our ship firing or someone firing at us? No, that was us. Okay. And if you ever get left behind, technically there is a way to teleport back to your ship if your pilot is going super fast. That's not a good sign. I'm still on board. Or you're dead.
Get off my ship. A deeply powerful weapon.
Sending out the probe.
That's an upgraded weapon. Let's do this.
Fire barrier
Jump one.
activated on the
It
front.
may not seem evident, but the odds are with us.
Storm barrier activated on the
We
front.
need more fuel.
Hostile ship right around the corner.
Turret stolen.
Stolen? What?
We're losing ground. Stay alert.
Ship nearby.
Booster installed on the rear.
At the turret. On helm. Like old times.
You just stole our upgraded turret that I put.
Ready on turret.
Enemy ship detected.
It's almost like you need one person to like run around and actually like protect your ship, one person to be on repairs, and then have a pilot, and then one gunner. I don't trust this. Watch the doors real quick.
At a turret station.
I really wish there was a way to like actually like list if you're about to be under attack or not.
In firing position.
The armies, you guys, are the battlefield scavengers. Alright, so we're running away from the hostiles again.
I love flying this thing. At the turret.
Alright, so it looks like the Deep Dish Scallywags are both taken out. So we have the Pawn, the Fuel Mouse remaining, and us.
Turret.
Enemy ship detected.
Okay, so the Pawn's still hiding over here in the corner.
In firing position. At a turret station. Enemy
I
in
see
the
you.
Turret.
distance.
That's kind of cool. Alright, so this time we're going for the artifact. What we did different this time compared to last time, we actually have a void shield, so theoretically we should be able to survive the storms flying into it.
I am on a probe.
I'm guessing the plan would be to just, you know, have one person just like run back and forth between all the doors, since it's kind of hard to like, there's no like proper like lock mechanism, so the doors can be open at any point. Most people never close them, and people can just come in here, grab stuff and steal them and fly away.
What creatures?
Looks like the reactor still has 10 ice, so we should be okay for that.
Well within.
My friends need help at that nearby station. My home depends on
I'm
ours.
sure our friends are dying currently. I don't think we've actually been in one of these before. This hallway, central chamber, diamond bolts.
There is danger.
Jeez.
Please seek us out.
Just gonna need some reload. Really powerful gun. It just takes a while to shoot. You do not miss all your shots.
Another one down.
So we got more on the ground floor.
Look out, we're under attack.
Being robbed.
All right, what's next?
We get back out of here. I'm gonna get back to the ship and it's gonna have nothing. Hopefully we actually have people inside of our ship, someone defending it. Hey, thanks for following.
Not sure how I feel about those things. Weird.
We are completely trapped down here. I don't even see like a way to... You know what? Hold on. Here we go. We're going to watch our ship this time because clearly something's stolen. Our upgraded turret was robbed.
Target down.
It's not a good sign. I don't understand how all these people are just like boarding our ship and stealing everything. Where? Unless, yeah, like, is there some dude like floating around just like dropping weapons out in the middle of nowhere?
Target down. A minor setback.
That was easy. For me.
The person down there collecting fuel. So far, there's still 3 ships remaining on the map.
Critter down.
How do they know where we're at? Is it, like, people just literally like float around here and like, that's what they do is just float? I'm missing something. And like technically, whenever you grab something, you can always teleport back to your ship. So you might be able to board another part of your ship, grab their turret, and then teleport back to your ship and upgrade your own ship that way.
Not sure how I feel.
Creature down.
Use the drone and see if we can actually find somebody. There has to be someone around here. Unless some dude literally like floated all around.
Fuel over here. Are you
We don't need 3 people down there. If there's a person that boards the ship, theoretically, I assume we'd start getting shot at, so I think we'll have enough time to react. Not, then that's the reason why we died, but you know what, it's fine. We gotta get some reconnaissance. Wildgate. That's an interesting name. So I believe last time they were over.
That enemy ship is down.
15 fuel, 37 ice. Clearly they're heading towards us. If we don't move our ship, it's going to start getting attacked.
I'm a goner.
Alright, looks like everyone's starting to come back, so we're fine. Oh, they're turning over to the monolith entrance, so they're not even trying to come this way.
My misfortune.
Alright, so we got that one marked on the map. Let's see if we can find the other one.
Enemy ship, forward.
The enemy ship's going to be on its way to us then. Oh, is there a quick check? No. Come through that door. Area.
Always.
Enemy ship detected.
Wait. Yeah, we literally got to move or we're going to be dead. Wrong button.
Give me something.
Alright, so if we can keep them to our rear. Shields are down, actually. Don't want to go that way. Be on board.
Always.
Alright, that's not the weapon we're in with. Good for PvE, not good for PvP.
Shall we go again? My misfortune.
Looks like another ship's about to blow up. Nice to get into like one match of people who are doing it differently just to see how to actually do this game.
There's an intruder.
That's right. We're going to kill you. We might be dead, but we're still killing you. Good place. I mean, we're slowly getting better. Ish. Better-ish. So we got 2 enemies blasted, 0 repairs, 0 ship damage, where the other guy has 478 repairs, 66 damage. 82 repairs, 60 ship damage, so it looks like we are the only ones who actually blasted any team. So once again, this is definitely more of a sit down and play with your friends kind of game, and less about trying to do it solo. Seems pretty fun though. Alright, so hold on, while we wait, let's see. I don't think they actually listed it. I don't see if they actually have a price for this game. I haven't found it anywhere online, so it might be free. Let's see here. Yeah, they just have a playtest item. They don't actually list online if it's going to be paid or not. I don't know. A new adventure end match, unique, blah blah blah. Not seeing any information really about it. It's kind of odd. Wildgate, it doesn't help that Wildgate apparently isn't free to play, so I guess it is a paid game. I haven't seen where it would actually list the price yet, so maybe they don't have a locked-in price for it. Yeah, I'm not sure how betas work whenever it comes to testing that, because I mean, I assume since you got the beta for free, you would be able to play the beta since, you know, you got it for free technically, but apparently not. Well, let's see, I don't think a lot of developers, we owe an enormous amount of debt and gratitude towards the games that came before us, blah blah blah. A huge teams to building out capabilities and requirements of some of the loops that free-to-play requires are a very large task, so in order to create the best experience for our players and support our studio, we landed on a premium price point. What on earth does that mean? I have 1.0 this year, so I expect over the summer we'll be doing a lot of playtesting, getting a lot of feedback, seeing what to iterate on. The time frame that we're working towards here is over the course of the next several months as opposed to the next several years.
I should man a probe.
Alright, so we have the still revenant, the communal catch-up, meaner than average in the Gona stream?
Finally.
For anyone curious, the probes seem to be stuck to a general speed, like you're not actually able to increase the speed any on them. Alright, so we got some devices over there. We have, I believe those are speed rings. Currently our team's fine. They should be able to handle like the basic areas, so we're going to at least do some scouting around. See if we can find anything fun to do with. Are they actually playing the game, or are they just sitting still?
Dangerous close.
Oh, they're definitely playing. You've been found. What? I don't think that they would know the direction that we came from, though, so I think we're okay in that area. Though it does look like he's heading towards our ship. don't think there's like a... Yeah, there's that. So this could just be like a console, you know, a console thing. But even then, if you're playing with console players on your team, they need to have like a quick team chat option to be like, hey, danger's coming towards us. That'd be one thing that I think that they should add in or change, because we're definitely probably going to have the scout come over towards us. And we know that enemy ship was also kind of heading in this direction as well. It's been a long time to loot this place. We still looting the same area. Alright, so we just have a piece of junk hay now. We don't need that. Take us away, Captain. We have enemy ship. Sit on fire. What are we doing? Alright, so everything appears to still be friendly. Let's go back to doing our probe. We change our name, or have we always been called the cute puppies? Alright, so we got some ice over here. So last time we found the one ship. And for anyone new to this game, basically these little glowing rocks, those are going to be your fuel source. Then we have our other kind of rocks down here, which is going to be more towards ice, which is going to help cool your reactor off. Don't know, but you'll like it. Are you talking about the name? And so with the reactor there, I guess that other ship must have went in a different direction. I don't see them anymore. Ah, there they are. Although I guess trying to find them on the map doesn't really matter, since they're not really, our team's not heading towards them at all. But at least we're able to keep an eye on them on the map to see like where they're coming from. Last time it seems like that's what our issue was. Like, I don't understand how that one dude kept getting to our ship and like grabbing our turrets. Actually see them through the glass? That's cool. Go on, little creature. Ooh, what on earth is that thing? Just over there with a bazooka on its shoulder. So, we saw the ship over there, but I don't think they were anywhere close to it. Oh, I guess they might have floated over here. That energy.
Nicely handled, friends.
Alright, so far we still only have one ship on the map. No ships have actually been defeated yet. Seems like a ship sign. Oh, we're destroying mines. Okay, that makes sense. So we need to activate the security. It's the turrets destroyed, and then we just need to find the last mine to destroy that. Then we should be able to loot the facility. That should be underneath the bridge controls, which are going to be up top. So can't go through there. This way? So that's another door we can't use. Yeah, so it's an interesting concept. Like I said, the only thing that I would change so far is like the way to actually speak to teammates. This is shiny. Now, realistically, would you be sniping in the front or the back? Well, I feel like the back you'd probably be trying more for running away, where the front you'd be more relying on your captain actually be paying attention and heading the right direction. Keep it in the front and see what happens. Last time we had a whole bunch of cool turrets like that, though. Some dude just like boarded us and robbed us all. Sword. Alright, now you're talking. Gains damage with range, push the ships away. That's not near as cool. Long-range rifle strikes 2 targets in a line, 1 use only. So basically, if we find like a good sniper person, see like an enemy coming toward us, we should be able to wipe them out. I suppose we'll put this on the ground just in case anyone's good with it. I should be able to loot here. Now, when it comes to the map, looks like we have the community catch-up versus the Gonna Streamer. We have the honored golem to lead the way. Oh, it's the little fish dude that I was talking about. Alright, so let's see. So they're marking this area for us for some reason. On the map, our probe needs to head this way to watch the fight. We got plenty of fuel. Technically, it's doing some reconnaissance anyway, so it's not like we're really wasting it. I think you get an infinite amount of probes anyways. We have a blue and orange dot heading towards the explorer node. I'm not entirely sure what that is. That's like 2 people fighting on ground, or what that actually signifies on the map-wise. Both these guys just boarding each other's ships. They're not firing at each other. Well, there's a little bit of firing going on. Alright, so it looks like the Go to Stream got boarded. They're having a whole bunch of fighting going on. The communal catch-up has one dude that's on the turret, the rest are inside the ship. They activated the reactor to blow up inside of the Go to Stream ship, so that means the crew is going to have to get to that reactor, shut it off, or else that ship is going to blow up. We're down to 60% health, so it looks like they're not going to be lasting too much longer. The reactor fixed. They're starting to fire turrets back. Looks like they might have cleared everybody outside of their ship. Communal catch-up shields. Looks like they are fully repaired, though. Oh, they have 1 spot open. Yeah, ship's really turning to move to a different area. That way, a different shield's actually being hit, though. So that's one weird thing. So we have some sort of guys on the top of the ship here trying to get some repairs in. Also sneak around. Oh, the Go to Stream's trying to get a better angle. It's like the power of the drones, as long as you're not moving too much, it actually stays powered for quite a decent amount of time. Is the Go to Stream going to clutch it out and actually survive? We got here originally, it looks like the Go to Stream was going to get wiped out. Although they're out of fuel, they have 0, they got 20 ice, the ice is going to be fine. It should be fine. Are both ships going to run away? Because I assume the Go to Stream, unless he starts actually going for fuel nodes, he's not going to be able to go too far. So communal catch-up just needs to survive a little bit longer, and then they're going to be out of fuel, stuck, not being able to catch up anywhere. They should be able just to fly a little bit further away, start shooting away, and they'll be fine. Artifact discovered. It looks like communal catch-up might just had stuff falling out of his ship. Bonus Stream's going to be going in for the aggressive approach. They're trying to catch up to communal catch-up. Better view of this. Ooh, communal catch-up now has people on board. They started the reactor. The reverse. Communal catch-up managed to survive. They got their shield back online. Although it looks like they are lowering down. They have a few people trying to board up from the top side. One infiltrating, so I think they have 2 people that boarded them from the top. Low on energy, so we're going to have a little bit of a peek, see if they actually notice us. I don't know if we're able to do this or not.
Enemy in the distance.
Don't mind us, we just want a better view to... Oh, we're going to run out of power.
Danger is close.
Danger is most definitely close. Oh, we're going to get wiped out by this engine. Brace for impact! We survive? We're just getting dragged along? That works. Alright, so we still have a really good marker for these 2 ships over in our area. Our team's still doing its own thing. We are crashing into a rock though, however. Bonus Stream has 67 health, where our ship that we're stuck to currently has... I have no clue. It looks like we attempt to be crashing into rocks every so often though, so I don't think our pilot survived. I also don't think we're supposed to be here, so you know what? We're going to return back to our ship and just be a nosy. And our team just chilling over here in the corner. So far, there's 0 people killed so far in this entire map. Shard Cavern, no health regen. Challenge medium, loot variable. We already grab everything. I'm coming back. My bad, crew. Ooh. Catch-up was destroyed. Gonna Stream managed to survive. Let's go the storm barrier. That's going to... Ooh, a fire barrier too? That's really surprising. It looked like the communal catch-up was actually destroying Gonna Stream, so they must have had one of their star players taken out, which turned the tide of battle relatively quickly. I think we have any extra places for the models, so we're going to put this here just in case we need to grab one eventually. We've got 10% all ship shields. We have the storm barrier, that way if we do decide to go for the artifact, we actually have a way to survive. Actually pretty well kitted out too. We got a hard barrier on this side too. Looks like a sea of thieves, especially with those caves. But yeah, most definitely. Same sort of vibe when it comes to like the 4-player thing, it's just that you're not able to keep your ship. Like move on to the next round, which would actually be kind of cool if they decided to change that.
Probe's going out.
Alright, so... Ooh, Stream's still over there? Now, last time we saw them, they were out of fuel. They were also by themselves after they defeated the other team, so I assume they're able to loot. 1089 has left the team. Oh, alright, so we're down to 3 people. See the pilot? Is the game going to be smart enough to like fill in the slots or not? It's that sniper turret that we found is going to be right here. Direct hit. Yeah. There you go. Airman's at the ship. We got this. Hold it steady. This is my favorite turret so far. Reloading. So they're sending a player after us. Using the asteroid for cover. Definitely trying to board. I don't know why the audio just like completely went all weird. Yeah, it's got to be something going on with like peer-to-peer or something. That's odd. The weird thing is we didn't have any lag at all until the other ship got here. I don't understand that.
Chances?
Five. We're going to trust our team members. See if they actually decide to follow us. The one downside is I don't think pilots have any actual weapon control, so we're gonna have to try to put them on the left side. I think our rear shields are pretty beat up. It's a shame. I think we were doing good too till we had the fourth person disappear on us. See if they're able to keep up with us. Yeah, we just don't have the team for it. Yeah, we're going to die.
Give up.
That's a shame. We were doing decent too. It's really weird though that the sound and everything came back to normal as soon as that match ended. So it's definitely like there was like some weird like peer-to-peer like connection thing going on or something. Because now everything sounds completely normal. Really, we just got a ton of XP. I don't see how that one was any different than the last one. The killer robot. Damages enemies remains for a short time. We got 2 charges for that. Jada. The sidelong. Sideways blaster 2 1 meter wide projectile. Side of the shot pierce cover. The Azure Mark II blaster. Reliable arm, 1 shot at a time, fires as fast as you can. So we had a couple different weapons to try out here, so maybe let's try the Surfire. Interesting that it says random name. So maybe once you get like into cosmetic ship, you'll actually be able to like name it. Unless they all have random names, but I feel like some of the names didn't really seem too random. And obviously this game is going to be more dependent on your level. If you have like the repair drone, you're going to be able to repair your ship much quicker compared to other ones. So let's see. So let's get the attack drone. That's probably good for that. Heals 100% after blasting a prospector, only works on a ship. See players through walls at 30 meters, only works on the ship, and 20% more health. Versus recharge weapons and equipment on teleport, regenerates health faster outside a spaceship, does not require oxygen. Ooh. That's interesting, so you can be the robot, not have to worry about the oxygen. They attack damaged ship parts, 2 times melee damage, 1 hit, defeats enemy prospectors, reloads a stowed weapon in 1 second. Invisible when in outside a ship, revealed by firing equipment, interact, partially visible at 8 meters. Oh, so that's why these things are able to go inside and steal our stuff. But unwanted items in ship processor get random items back, sometimes invents weird devices. 20% more health, no vulnerable locations. Ooh, that's cool. And it looks like we have 2 other heroes eventually coming later on. So this forearms dude is probably the one that we're going to eventually do, but we need to reach level 1 in the Danger Adventure. Oh! So there's different missions. We've just been doing the same one over and over again. So if we set Danger to the active mission, that'll unlock that one. You're going to be level 1 in Glory. Steve's level 1 knowledge. So we must have unlocked Samo a long time ago. I just didn't realize that that's how we actually unlocked him. So we could also get the fish dude. Or the forearms dude. I guess let's go with the forearms dude. Grab that, then we'll get the fish dude. Then that's probably going to be the end of the beta, because I don't think we have too much longer. I think it's going to be closing in an hour and a half. It seems like each of these matches are about 20 minutes long if you're actually in a decent team. Less, obviously, if you're dying quicker. See if anyone's actually playing like these other kind of maps. They are, that would be really cool. Or we won't actually be able to do it. One of the two things will happen. Yeah, so we'll have to see how much this game is. If it is a paid game, I don't know what would be a good price for it. For the style of the game, if they were trying to like charge money for it, I don't think that they'd be able to get more than $20 and have people, like a huge player base, jump in on day one unless a lot of people are like really loving the game. If they went for like the $40 price tag, I think that's going to cut their player base much smaller than what they're hoping for. So I'm guessing like 10 to 20 bucks is where, if they're trying to go a paid route, is where they would actually have to sell it for. Inconsistent and weird. What our ship name is. Ooh, that's a cool looking weapon. Look at that. Worry about me. Just shooting your own ship. Got us our space revolver. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going the free route or the paid route. I saw articles about them talking about that they might consider going to like a Xbox Game Pass, PlayStation Plus membership sort of deal. You have the Icarus over here. Should be able to one out and just like BAM! Starting in 25 seconds. How much damage this dude does? He has a large frame. Get out of here, you little robot. Go on, get. In 3, 2, 1. Powerful artifact, the Cosmic Storm, Leech Horns, and the Legion Turrets. Sector C259. The Obtuse Bassoon. Icarus. Matthew Rhombus. Maybe they could do a more expensive route unless they added a campaign. Yeah, that's where Titanfall sort of messed up on. Well, I guess it was sort of for the time period. Titanfall 2, Call of Duty, all those games decided to like cut their story mode because they thought no one wanted to play them. And obviously there was like a huge backlash in it. I hope that they do go back to Titanfall 3 though. Alright.
Oh, this looks... Venture on Hell.
So it doesn't look too much different than the last map, so I'm not entirely sure what the difference is between the adventure that we were doing before and this new one. I assume we're in the next adventure, though. Might just be like where you're considered like wanting to actually work towards. Another thing I'm not entirely sure of is if this game is currently beta tested on PlayStation. I don't see the PlayStation logo, but it could be one of those things where Microsoft and Sony like block each other's emblems, so it might always show like a little PC symbol even if you're not on PC. That's what Warframe does at least. Really played that one too much? Are you talking about Titanfall? Or which one? Titanfall was actually really fun for a while. Yeah, Titanfall, but probably only played it a handful of times. So our job currently is just to try to work as much stuff as possible for our team until our drone dies out. Looks like we don't have any enemies near us, so that's a good sign. I lied, there's an enemy right there. So let's see what you are. Before we actually run out of power, can we actually make it to you? It's gonna be very close. There we go. We marked him. Alright, so that's going to be the EM dash. Earth. Does it seem like the ship is like going in the wrong direction, or is my character bugged? Alright, so if I come out, come back in. Alright, well I seem to be on the ground at least. It's a little disorienting being like sideways while the ship is going the other direction. Let's see. So I guess we're ignoring the enemy ship. Rogue AI containment, epic loot. Should have gone for that. Your graphical generator way is not askew. I'm not sure because no one else was acting like it was wrong. It's weird. Alright, this thing actually fires pretty quick. Now, is this going to be one of those games where it's like going to be really hard to balance like a high level player against a low level player? If they don't have like a proper matchmaking going on and they can just like match like a high level against a whole bunch of low levels, I think that's going to cause a lot of uproar. Like the player base trying to actually like improve themselves. Because it does seem like some of these better weapons you get later on are much faster and appear to be stronger than the default. So hopefully they have like some sort of level system. Come back to the ship. Are they going away from... No, they're definitely going back towards us. Now, obviously, it's more designed for defense. Or, sorry, it's more designed to be aggressive. We could also use the attack drone for defense as well, technically. So if I put him, like, right here...
Check, please.
I assume that means he should be covering most of these entrances over here. The pallet's not going to be protected, and technically they'll have like a little bit of time to like run in between that. But that should cover some of the areas for us at least. If that's the case, oh, okay, so it only lasts a temporary time, so. Slowly starting to work on it. So we need certain defensive gadgets that actually stay put. Let me see if that's the case. We just need to actually have like a team to like haul around like different gadgets. Where'd the ship go?
Finished.
I think they're just, I don't trust leaving the ship here by itself. It just seems like a trap to lose everything. Artifact is in play, and that means someone is over in this direction. That must have been the group of people that we were right next to. Have a little bit of a look-see to see what all we got over here. Alright, so we got one ship, they're not under combat. funny thing is, if we can manage to... Ooh. I think he saw us. I don't know if he actually saw us or not. Two's Bassoon. It looks like they're going to be the ones that we need to take out, though. Mister's heading towards the artifact, it appears. I don't know if we have any shield generators. It looks like this ship is like the most unupgraded one that we've been in a while. So I don't know if we're going to be able to withstand like storms or stuff like that. Going in for it. Let's see. Fire a firework. On board. It's the world's loudest robot. All right, we're fine. So really, it's just like Sea of Thieves when it comes to like the best way to take out a person. Is going to be enemy player coming inbound. Playing for this. It seems like whenever there's like a lot of action going on, it's when the audio starts cutting out. And it's like their PvP mode. Oh, you're talking about Sea of Thieves? Yeah, a little bit.
Signing off.
I really dislike the fact that the audio cuts out whenever you're in the middle of PvP, though. I don't understand why that's happening.
Focus set. I've returned. This again.
They were behind you, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, they crashed into us. Pilot was like trying to be aggressive for some reason and really didn't work out for him.
Get out of here. This is mine.
Yes, we need some repairs. Oh, and you're fine. Hold the seat. Someone down here with us? No. An audio bug. I don't know what's going on. be an Xbox thing, but I mean, I don't understand why it would be happening randomly and only for the PvP area. Definitely just like Sea of Thieves though, there's plenty of running around to get some repairs done, especially while you're under combat. Oh. Our teammate's name was behind that dude, so I just assumed that was him. Edge of the map.
You know, that's a sit.
That's one way to go out. I assume they lost the artifact then because of it too. Alright, so we blasted one enemy. We have 389 repairs, 230 ship damage. So we have the highest ship damage on the team, the highest repair on the team. Killed one less person. We all get the same amount of XP. Yeah, it was a little unfortunate. I wonder if other people have reported the audio issue too. Because I know, doing it earlier and I like restarted the capture card and it seemed to be okay for a little bit. So we need to find a vault key, 0 out of 1, reward XP 18,000. Oh, that's why. So last time we had so much XP since we scanned 10 locations. Apparently we're in danger. So we're ranked 6 in the Wonder. Hope it looks like you get some sort of shield wall. Oh, that's the one that the dude was using on us. So it looks like each character basically has like their own different campaign they need to go through. Ooh, the repair drone. So when the full game came out, if we do happen to get it, I would probably stick with the knowledge tree to get the repair drone. Even if you're not planning on being too aggressive, that'll at least allow you to repair the ship while you're under combat. And it looks like once you get to Chapter 2, you get decent metal weapons. It's in 1 minute and 30 seconds. That'll be our last match since we don't seem to be getting anywhere being so low. But it's definitely a pretty cool game. If it's the right price point and we can get enough people on it, I'd definitely be willing to try it out with a full group, see what we can actually get going on. That weapon looked like it had a Bunny, Johnny, and Liquid. Bunny, Johnny, and Liquid, what are you talking about? On like the season pass scrolling thing? That's right, I got these weapons too, fool. As you can see in this first area, you can't actually do damage to each other, so I'm not really sure why you gotta run around and like shoot. Take that, you owl. Oh, we're called the Fortunate One. Looks like we have boarded the Grand Piano. What happens if I stay on their ship whenever it starts? Do I automatically like get to infiltrate? Yeah, there's definitely some disparity between the weapons you can earn. What are you talking about? I mean, just like the higher level weapons and stuff? And I don't think you can actually upgrade like better weapons while you're playing the game either. So we found like that one like really long range sniper, but it only had one shot left, so I don't think you could actually use too much of it. Let's give the artifact a win. Powerful artifact, Cosmic Storm, Legion turrets, ancient vaults, thin asteroids.
I should man a pope.
This looks good.
Alright, see if we can get some reconnaissance. I'm kind of surprised that we keep getting into passive teams too.
Fuel asteroid spot.
Get within range, so as soon as we get to 200, we can actually start scanning that. So mark you. Ha! We found us our first enemy. Has also found their own enemy. Yeah, not well. No overly aggressive PB teammates that are pilot at least. We see you over here in the storm. Looks like you're about to be boarded, mister. Wonder if they realize that they're so close to each other. They realize now. Yeah, we're just going to, you know, be a fly in the wall. Actually, can I go on the inside? My me, did one of you leave your door open, please? I'm a drone at all. Love arms. Right, so on the map we have the Grand Piano versus the Mungus. Though we're not really seeing too many people dying on the map either, so they must seem to be doing decent. I have no clue what the little fish dude's doing. It says something about you're able to put things in like a salvager or something, so I wonder if that's what this thing is. Alright, so we went to the next location. Let's actually help our team this time. So we have oxygen present, challenge easy, loot, you can get a whole bunch of gadgets. Alright, buddy. Try that one time. Alright, so we need to capture the holdouts and what that is to. I was lucky, I almost shot him. Teammate was zapped into a blob. That is true. That's a good weapon. Or is the jet pushing the ship to repair to stop? I don't really see anything else good. I notice everyone else is just using the teleport feature.
Ready on siren.
I guess I think that is the fastest way to loot a ship.
Venture on hell.
So it looks like this other group is still at it, trying to fight each other. Ooh, we got a third ship coming in. So we have the Grand Piano. The heat of the moment is now facing off against each other, where the Mungus sort of decided to separate itself some. Alright, yeah, that teammate deserves to be promoted. He actually shut the door. No one shuts the doors in this game. Looks like we're closing inbound on the next loot location. We definitely still need a lot of hard points. I don't know, it almost feels like the ships in this game fly kind of slow. Is it moving fast or are we moving slow? I'm most definitely able to stay ahead of the ship the whole time. Assuming that he was using the booster, I think the ship's able to go about like 200, so it seems like the players kind of have like an advantage just to, I guess, just kind of keep it up. So we must be able to go about the same speed. Your teammate needs help though, we're coming in! We got eggs destroyed. Now we're free to loot. Was he dead again? Oh, that's oxygen. I mean, nothing that I find of use here. Like, I haven't really found anything cool to do with like the turbines or anything else. So now you can put some stuff on the hard points, but this isn't a hard point. You can't actually use it like RT, so there has to be some way to like snap to a ship. Unless that last match is bugged, which is I guess a possibility. It is still beta.
I'll steer the vessel.
There we go. Actually getting ammo for pistol might seem like a good idea too. Looks like they're still battling each other there. So we have the Ayanjage versus the Mungus versus the Heart of the Moment. So they might all three take each other out while we're just over here goofing off in the rear. Be able to grab the artifact at the end there and be victorious. That'd be cool. Imagine if all three just blew up and we're like, oh, well, we're the winners. Guess that's the ammo. There goes one of them. Heat of the moment was destroyed. 3 ships remain. Mungus is now trying to run away from the Ayanjage. So we should get some reconnaissance going on. You're super far away though. See if we can actually make it all the way across the map. If we can, we'll be good. If not, then we'll have some slight issues. It's also kind of weird that the drone doesn't have any audio. Maybe like nothing too annoying, but maybe just have like a little bit of like a zzz noise or something to make it sound like you're actually moving. I get it, you're in space, but still. You're technically still in your spaceship. So it would probably be a third party, the aggressive one, and they're attacking the other. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what this Ion Jaggy did, which looks like they haven't really taken too much damage compared to the Mungus, which he's not looking too good. Last time we saw him, he attacked our drone. This time, however, it looks like he's too busy trying to defend himself. So they don't have too many people inside of each other's ships, so this time it's just an actual space battle. I even see one in the pilot seat. There they go. The metalhead.
Probe exploration.
Suppose I probably should scan this. May as well get some information. Okay, so he decided to boost away. Good news is, this guy is actually taking in some damage. So they got 152 whole health. I think we only have 80, so I don't know how everyone else is getting so much more whole. Unless other ships in the game have like different whole healths. Ooh, looks like we're about to fly into the storm. We have a shield barrier. So hold on, install on enemy ships, 30 damage removed to disarm. So you just have to board an enemy ship with that bomb, slap it to any of the hard points. Theoretically, you'll be able to do damage to it. Artifact's 142 meters away. It looks like we are focusing on the artifact while the other two are fighting. We managed to find a way to the Wildgate. We will technically be the victors. Go with the other crew members, see if we can grab it. Space powder keg? Yeah, exactly. It definitely has a little bit of like Sea of Thieves vibe to it. Last time we were at this place, we got robbed, all of our turrets were stolen. So hopefully this time we don't have that same issue. Guessing we need everyone inside of our... Oh, so we've already tamed it. Alright, so we just need to play it kind of safe while the rest of the team does its damage. First time we actually made it to the end, too. Now, if we drop artifact, I'm wondering if it like goes back to the original location that we got it from, or if it would stay like this one spot. Alright, so it stays. I'm also wondering, like, would they get a notification whenever I grabbed it, or is it only whenever it goes to the ship? Hopefully it's only whenever they go to the ship. Though it doesn't appear like they actually carry the way, because it seems like they're fighting each other anyways in the corner there, so we don't have to worry about them too much just quite yet. Once they stop killing each other, that's when they're starting to move. The whole audio thing is definitely kind of annoying. Alright, so kill that. Went over on this side. Looks like the dude's on the same part with us, though. He's just running around here, dropping the artifact, defending it. I think we had 3 people originally, though, so I don't know if the other team member went to the ship or if he died. I assume if you die in here, you're going to spawn all the way back at the ship, so it's going to be quite a while to actually get caught up to where we're at. Die fully. Obviously, we can still be revived, technically. I mean, if he's doing that, I wonder if I can just grab the other side while he's doing that side. That didn't work. I'm running away from the artifact.
I've returned.
You're like so far away from it. Where are they going? Alright, well, let's get back to the teammate down here so we can help him out. Hopefully we'll be able to clear out the area, grab the artifact, then have our team members possibly pick us up. It appears like our ship's about to fly outside the map, though, so I don't know if they're just like trying to scout where to actually turn the Wildgate in at. Hard to say, though. I don't know. You know what? We had our battle droid the whole time, and I completely forgot I could have just deployed that. That would have helped us out a ton with fighting that small area. I can take the damage, it's fine.
It always hurts.
Possible to reach the artifact, and that means it's impossible for him to get the artifact out. Oh great, so all 3 of us are here.
Second chances.
Why did we fly away? So it looks like whoever moved it, we are now doing a U-turn and doing the exact same thing to go back to where we were. Especially when we only had like 2 areas to knock out, and we would have been at the artifacts. Alright, so let's see. Checking the map again. The Iron Jaggy, it looks like he's... I don't think they actually see where we're at yet. They might be chasing the Mungus still. Cell ship coming inbound. They most definitely spotted us. We need leader shots. So if they're here though, who's actually like, is there a whole bunch of people fighting on their ship, or what's all this extra fighting going on at? Are they currently undercrewed? Oh. We're coming on board. Where the react? Oh, yep.
I sense an entrance. Farewell.
I'd have thought you could do that, but not today.
Ready on turret.
Alright, so put it in that direction. Hopefully one of them. Oh, no. That's where the pilot now? I was gonna say I had the defensive turret, so I'd rather be on the defense side and have someone else fly, but either way works, I suppose. Let's see here. So they're 275 meters away. Alright, I guess we're stuck in spot. So the only problem is there's no like free flying movement. So like in No Man's Sky, Elite Dangerous, or any of those games, like whenever you use your joystick, you actually point like the ship where you want to look at. This one, it's more of a move forward, so you can have up, down, Then like your joystick controls like your different like left, right, forward, reverse, that kind of stuff. But nothing's actually controlling like pivots. You can't like actually like move the nose to look where you want or anything. Alright, so looks like we have our crew members inside trying to grab the loot. It's 2 out of 4, so we only need one more. Was everyone fighting on the inside? He's wiping everybody out on the inside. Alright, you stay here, fly the ship. You can't... You're... Stay! Is this actually worth it or not? Coward, get back here. Okay. One extra shot, we would have killed him too. What's that dude doing? Didn't have time to place my turret down. It's the wrong button. Alright, so hold on. So as soon as we spawn in, and our ship is destroyed. That was fun. Alright, so that's going to be it for Wildgate. If you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe, we'll be back again later with Star System. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.